Hey everyone, we are going to look at shapes of distributions. So basically we can break the shape of a distribution of a data set into kind of three things. We could either say it is skewed left, skewed right, or symmetric. So if we look at this first one, we can see, right, most of our data here is over to the right, and the tail of this graph extends to the left. So we would say this is skewed left. Now looking at this next one, right, we can see it's quite symmetric, and so we would describe this as a symmetric distribution, right? In this case it's identical, right? It's a mirror image, so that's definitely a symmetric distribution. Finally, if we look at this last one, we can see most of the data is on the left and it's got a tail to the right. So this tail, again, gives us the skew to the right. So this graph or distribution is skewed right. So let's practice this here. Again, we are looking at this time it's a dot plot with daily spam emails received. And if we were to kind of create a little line to follow this, most of our data is more on the right, meaning we have a tail to the left. So this graph is, or this dot plot is skewed left. So the distribution here is skewed left. All right, let's go ahead and create a histogram here. So we've got a frequency table showing the ages of people watching a historical movie in a theater. So you can see people aged 10 to 19, only 3 of them were watching this movie. So we want to put this at 3. That would be there. 18 people were aged 20 to 29. So we would want to drag this category up to 18. 36 people were aged 30 to 39. 40 people were aged 40 to 49. 14 people were aged 50 to 59. And 5 people were aged 60 to 69. So as we're looking at the distribution of this data, right, there's no strong tendency. It's not mostly over here on the right side or mostly over here on the left side. Most of our data is here in the center with a little bit on either side. So we could say that this is a symmetric distribution. So you'll notice they're not an exact mirror image, but that is not necessary for it to be considered symmetric because most of our data is here in the middle and it's pretty even on both sides.